Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Seablock. I am back in town. It's been about 6 days since I've had a chance to look at this map. I've been going off a lot of batch recordings, if you weren't aware, but I am back in town now. And I've just been kind of walking over the factory a little bit, trying to remember what it was I was doing and what we need to do next. I think what we need to do next is advanced circuits. I think we're there. And boy, there's a lot of other stuff that I would like to do. I've had some time to kind of sit away from this and kind of think about it a little bit. And yeah, there's a lot of changes I want to make. But first, I want to get advanced circuits. I want to get blue science running. And once we get blue science up and running, I think I will be very happy to continue on and maybe rethink a little bit on the way we're doing some things here. I want to try to fit 3 more of these in here because this has been bothering me for a very long time. Let's take these out and let's see if we can't move them over. I think we could run you to there. There's supposed to be like 3 more machines here, and I never went back to see what I was messing up. But I'm sure it's something, and if we could fit 1 more machine in here, that would make me very happy. I think we might be able to do it. Let's take a look at this down here real quick. We're going to have to move that because we're going to have to move this. That's not 3 more machines, but that's 2 more machines. And that's going to be better than what we had. Let's see if we can make this work. If we take the in down there. Let's see, what's going on with all of this? Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's the stuff right there. All right. I don't think that'll be everything that we'll need, but it'll be a lot closer. We needed let's see, it was supposed to be 7. I made 8. That's an additional 2 machines. That'll probably be okay. It'll be better, right? It won't be perfect, but it'll be better. That right there, that'll do it. I think so. All right, and then we just need to get rid of the stuff that we unplugged. We need to get this salt water hooked in, and this seems like a very good spot to do it. If we can make that so, and it looks like we could. Just like that. And then if we move that power pole over just a little bit, that gets us back up and running. And I still think we may be a machine short. But I'm not sure what we're going to be able to do about that. We might be able to miraculously fit another one around here somewhere. It's a possibility. I don't know. But for now, that's going to be working better than it was. And it may just actually turn out to be okay. Who knows? Let's get rid of this junk. Let's roll the intro, and then we'll get down to the bottom there and start working on some circuits. right, I'm hoping we have everything we need for this. I was kind of toying with the idea of tearing this out and basically the two levels of circuits out, and perhaps combining them all together, because that seems like it's going to make sense to do it that way. But we'll revisit that at another point. Right now, I just want to get this stuff up and running, and we've got a nice little welcoming committee down here. Let's see. Do we have our military stuff? We don't, but I should be able to grab it from map view. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, well. We'll just have some junk in our inventory. Whoa, that's a little too close. And we're dying. And they're dying. All right, lost 2 turrets. I can deal with that. Okay, so let's just lay out what we need here. For this, we're going to need 1 machine making 1.5 machines. So actually 2 machines making advanced circuits. That and that. You're going to require copper cable, okay? And you're also going to require 3 machines making those. Well, I wish there was an easy way to keep that open. So we need a copper cable machine and 3 making electronic circuit boards. Copper cable. It was right there. Right there. That was just one of those, right? Did that not? No, right there. 0.1, 0.3. Okay, that's right. 2 to 3 to 3 of those, making, what are those? Circuit boards. We can't make those in here. Why not? Probably because they require a fluid. Can we make the level 2s? No, they require advanced circuit. So we're going to have to do that in one of these machines. Boy, those look so large, don't they? That's okay, though. 3 of those, was it? 3 of those. We're going to need 1 making the boards, 2 making transistors. We're already making the wafers. We're already making all that. We're going to have to do some chemical stuff. You're going to be making wooden boards. Okay, so 1 of those. And 1 of those. And that's the one that requires the resin. You're the one that requires the wood. And is that all we need? Copper cable right there? Just wood coming in? And plus all this chemical stuff, which we'll pretend like it doesn't exist right now. Transistors, what else do you need? You need electronic components. All right. And you're actually going to just need 1 machine making those. That's going to require carbon and tinned wire. Oh, and the transistors and stuff. Was it 2 of those? 2 of those, 1 of these. One of these. And you're going to need tinned copper wire. We'll just go ahead and put that up there. Tinned copper wire and copper wire. That didn't look so bad. That didn't look so bad at all. Okay, so you're going to need that, and that. Do you need the tinned wire as well? You do. And you guys go into these machines, right? Yeah. Yes. So if we got you guys... Oh, just enough machines there. Did that well. Okay, so just trying to think this out here. You need the silicone and plastic. You need carbon. So if we did something like, let's see, do we have the mall right here? Grab some inserters, and since we're here, let's go ahead and grab some belt and undergrounds and things. Okay, so if we did that one diagonal that way, that one diagonal that way, pick up, drop off, and use straight in. I think you could do that. You would go over, make some space. Drop, pick up. We made that the silicon. Well, we can't expand that though. I'd like to make this somewhat expandable. You guys use 3 and make 5. All right, so yeah, we can do that. We'd want this line to be... We want the long-handed to be on the input, the shorthand to be on the output. And you make 10 of those. So we could make this a line of transistors and... the electric components. You guys hug the inside, you guys do the outside. So that would be our output. This would be whatever this is coming in. That would be the silicon and the plastic sharing a line. And we would need copper and tin coming up here. And then we need to get carbon to use somehow. We could take that in at the bottom or the top, wherever it is convenient. Okay, so those go to this. You need circuit boards, so we need to get these on the inside of the chain. You require 1 board. Would the diagonal work here as well? We do a direct insert sort of thing. Drop, pick up. Drop, pick up. We basically just do the exact same kind of thing. And you make the regular boards. Is there any reason why I flipped that? Not really. Maybe a little bit more input friendly. We'll leave it for now. And what else do you need? You need copper and tin. Oh, we can continue this line like that. Golden. And then you need the Hucky Puck that we're going to be making elsewhere. All right, this works. We're going to need guess a line of wood and resin? You require wood, you require resin. That seems like it would make sense. Something like that right there. Okay, so that gets rid of all of that. That just leaves these three things. Oh, and you guys, I guess you probably want an output of some sort. Let's see, if we do something like that, you guys could output to that line. Long hand, long hand, long hand. Okay, and what else do you guys need? You just need solder. All right, so if we brought solder in, got it on that side of the belt, something like that. Or I guess technically you'd want that on the inside of the belt. Technically, it doesn't matter because we can set those offsets. How quickly I forget. But those would be right there. This is actually going to continue on, but for right now, I would like to get those on the same level. And that's going to give everything we need for these. And, so much for expandability, huh? This would be a copper and tin line going to populate that right there. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here. Long, 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 short, short, short. Out, out, out. And let's see, what else do you need? You need copper wire, you need those, you need electric circuits, and aluminum. And this big gap here is bothering me. Even though I said we were going to leave it in for an expansion, and I completely forgot that. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, nope, that actually needs to end there. This is a separate... What is this? Oh, this is going to come from the outside. It'll be like that. That'll stop there. We need to get carbon to you, though. You'll pull from up there. You'll pull from there. Oh, we need to get you solder. Okay, solder we had coming in on that line. Aluminum and circuits. I would like to fit that on a line coming here, if at all possible. This can come straight in. We'll adjust later. This can come in and be electronic circuits and aluminum. And that means you two will spit out like that. All right, and do we need to move this? Maybe. I think for now this is fine. Let's see. You need to pull from there. You need to pull from there. And we need to get this chemical thing figured out. That is for sure. Let's look at that. We need to make... What is it? It's the gray Hucky Puck stuff. Is it this? This? Or this? I think it's this. I think it's ferric. Ferric. Yeah, that's right. So, you need iron ore. Oh, that's unfortunate. And hydrogen chloride gas, which is made... what? No. From chlorine and hydrogen, and this is the exact process that we did earlier, I think. Yeah, we get chlorine from salt water and through the electrolyzer. Okay, yeah, that's the same process we did before. And I think, if I recall correctly, this doesn't require nearly as much saline water as the other one did. So we might actually be able to do this with just a regular salinization process. So let's try to do that. We need one of those. We needed a couple of chemical plants. That's here. We needed an electrolyzer. And man, I don't want to make an electrolyzer. We've got like 30,000 of them up here. Figure it's best that we just go ahead and try to use the ones that we already have. We may actually have chemical plants and hydro... what are these? Hydro plants up here. No, but we do have 1 million electrolyzers. Grab those clarifiers too. And those flare stacks. And these. All this stuff, I want it. It's all needed. Okay, so that is going to be... can we just do it in line up here? Just a little bit of space. Well, I guess let's see how it works here first. Okay, that works. You make hydrogen chloride. Okay, that works. Those look like they line up. All right, and the next one is made in our electrolyzer, I believe. And that is this process. Okay, and then salt water. That I'm thinking we can do with this process. So that'll go up, and we just go and clarify you for now. Water pump. Goes in like that. Actually, we probably share off of that one, but it's fine for now. Pure water is going to go out. That is going to create... Now, some of these, this makes a product, a solid product, and there's not a whole lot we can do with that right now, so we'll just put it out in a chest. You don't create anything solid. No, you're just that. And you need a solid. You need iron ore. And I am not overly excited about piping that down here. So we'll just go get a handful of it and just put that in there and make that work. Okay, power. Okay, I'll get that process going. Okay, now to remember what all these things are. um, let's start at the top here, I guess. This is going to be aluminum and electronic circuits. All right, let's grab this little bit of belt right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3 items coming in. And you guys are going to be items coming in as well. There and there. Electronic circuits and aluminum on the top, and solder on one side of the belt. And this one is going to be tin and copper. All right, let's do that. Okay, we're only going to want to pull aluminum off of here. So we're going to have to do that little setup. And I was just moving that up to give it a little bit of room. Okay, because you're going to be our solder pull, which is going to be right there. Okay, that looks like it's going to be on the top. Just trying to make this trying to make this work out here. If we run that straight through, keep that fish filter there, we'll be able to put this an additional level. And it's not going to be the prettiest thing in the world. But we should then be able to do that without any collisions. And again, not the prettiest thing in the world, but that should get that working. Solder. And silicone continue on down. Basic circuits can go on down for what that's worth. And this one right here will be copper. And tin. All right, that'll put you guys offset on the inside for your outputs. And that gets that going around. You going in there, your boards. Wonderful. All right, so that just leaves... We're going to need an additional one here, too. Because that's going to be a full line, and that's going to be a full line. All right. Oh, boy. Where's resin? I have resin ending here. Oh, that's alginic acid. This is a potential mess. All right, we don't need alginic acid anymore for anything other than that right there, so we can go ahead and filter that off here. Alginic acid. Okay, that'll make this a pure resin line coming down. Which will meet up with wood. Is it the first one in? It's the first one in. Okay, there's you guys. Next is silicon and plastic. Ooh. Out of undergrounds. Grab some belt while we're here. All right, and finally, the last one is going to be charcoal. No good way to do that either. All right, and we're going to need a liquefier and a boiler. I'm not particularly thrilled about this, but we got to get it in there. Liquefier, boiler. We've got water coming in here. in, out. It works. It absolutely works. All right, and then we can take this, snake it all around, and bring it out. Okay, we don't have to go crazy. Just because we're near the end of the episode and we haven't played in a while doesn't mean we need to go nuts. We need to put it right here where we'll have very, very little room for expansion and very little room for mistakes. And let's go ahead and just run it all the way out because we're going to commit to it because why not? All right, that's going to go out right there. And that will take its position on the third part of this bus. All right. Is that everything? You need to be set to make carbon. But yeah, I think all we lack here is power and trying to realize what it is that we forgot to do. We're going to have a little bit of a power problem there. We can't reach that from that side. We'll have to do that. All right, that's everything plugged in. You need iron ore. Iron ore, of all things. Well, we should have some of that up here in the iron ore department. We should have quite a bit of it now, really, since we've been just smelting nothing but iron ore. Ah, look at that. Let's grab a lot of it so we don't have to worry about it for a while. And since we have a lot of it, this will give us a lot of time to forget that we need it and to look back later and go, why aren't we making circuits? All right, that goes right in here. All right, there's circuits being made. Circuitable words. What do you guys need? You guys... Oh, we didn't get you an inserter. I don't know that we're going to be able to pull that out fast enough. It's just we've got all these fast inserters here. Let's go ahead and use some of them. Hey, look! Look, right here! Ha ha ha! We've got advanced circuits. Oh, that's, that is so good. Oh, it only took 1 million episodes, but we finally got them. We have advanced circuits. We have them going out on the line. Oh, that is good. That is very good. Such a small, simple little factory, but boy, it represents a lot of work, doesn't it? All right, well, I think I'm going to keep this bootstrapped. I just have a feeling, I mean, I adjusted this number to where it seemed reasonable. 0.3 a second. All of a sudden doesn't sound that reasonable to me. And did I see that right? We are... Oh, that's going to take the whole factory down. Let's get a flare stack. And do we have an overflow valve? Overflow. Yeah, let's get that on an overflow valve so this whole thing doesn't back up. I think we use all the chlorine. We just don't use all the hydrogen. All right, that's going again. Those backed up in there. Do we have any excess of this stuff that we can get rid of? Boy, we sure do. All right. Well, that's advanced circuits on the bus. That is a big chunk of blue science taken out. This is a big giant mess of things that we have going on here. I don't know. Do we need resin further down the line? I feel like we probably will. Plastic, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure we will as well. That is all of that. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we're probably going to need some tin down here sooner or later. I know glass is going to be needed. Bronze, no idea. But we'll go ahead and run it down anyway. All right, let's take a look at what we actually need from here on out now that we have the advanced circuits taken care of. We need aluminum. We have that. Copper, gold. We have all that stuff. Nitrogen. We don't really have it, but we know how to make it. It's really easy to do. Electronic circuits, aluminum, glass, got it. Glass, gold, copper, got it. Naphtha and fuel oil. We do not have it, but we know how to make it. We set that up, what, maybe 10 episodes ago, 15 episodes ago, and then started working on advanced circuits. But that should be really easy to set back up. And then that's all these things and this, plus nitrogen. All right, blue circuits, or blue science is definitely within reach right now. I'm feeling fairly optimistic about it. We're going to have to make these things to be able to eat the science, because we do have to upgrade the labs. Those require spectrum, lab construction cores, and lab optics and analyzer. That's these two things right here. Large solar panels and cobalt steel plates. Advanced circuits and femto laser arrays. That's these down here. Cobalt steel plates. Large solar panels. I think we can make those. Yes. Electronic circuits, copper plates, steel plates. No problem. Cobalt steel plates. That's here, right? Cobalt plate. Cobalt steel plate. Craft. Molten cobalt steel. Okay. Cobalt and steel. Cobalt, we need cobalt ore, which comes from floating those, or bobmonium. Okay. Or with catalysts. All right, I think right now bobmonium is going to be our way to go. Or perhaps stereotype. It's going to give us cobalt and tin. We're using a lot of silicone right now, though. Silicon right now. That might be the way to do it. Tin, silicon, cobalt, and zinc. I don't know what we're using that for. But it's definitely something we should probably get going. All right, so we need to... We already have bobmonium over here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we've got it set up right here. We just need to set up some floaters for it. and then sort it and get cobalt out there, make cobalt steel. We don't have to mass produce cobalt steel. We just have to get enough of it in order to make the labs, and I think we currently have 6 of them. So that shouldn't be too bad. It's 2 of those per lab, and we need 5. So we need 10 per lab. We need 60, right? All right, well, that's doable. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I am going to go float a little bit of bobmonium, and I will see you in the next episode, where I guess Blue Science is going to be the name of the game. We're gonna get some Blue Science going. Exciting. All right, have a good one.